Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on the Steinert Spartans in varsity softball. Bianca Walsh is up to bat for the Steinert Spartans. First batter up. She's facing off against Emma Dobkin out on the mound for the Cardinals. Dobkin delivers the pitch. That was going to be pop foul for a strike. Walsh will head back to the batter's box. Dobkin out on the mound, waiting. And now Walsh steps into the batter's box. Dobkin with the pitch. And that one's going to go by for a called strike. That's strike number 3, and Bianca Walsh will head back to the dugout. First strikeout for Dobkin. Next batter to face Dobkin is going to be McKenna Spack. First pitch to Spack. That was going to be high for a ball. Dobkin with the pitch. That's high for ball too. Next pitch to Spack, and Spack's going to tip that one foul for strike 1. 2-1 the count now to Spack. Here's the pitch. That one's low for a ball. 3-1 the count now to Spack. Spack visualizing her hit. And Dobkin looks her over. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a walk for Spark. So Spartans have one runner on base, and now stepping up to the plate, Sierra O'Neill. First pitch to O'Neill is in there for a strike. Dobkin with the pitch. O'Neill hits that one foul for a strike. Good grounder with a lot of distance, but just outside the third base line. Count now 0-2 to O'Neill. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be high for a ball. Cardinals keep the runner at first honest. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Runner advances to second. Stolen base for the Spartans as Spack steals second. O'Neill back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And it's a grounder through the middle. Throw to first is there in plenty of time, and that's going to be an out. That's 2 outs against the Spartans. And Isabella Bonacci stepping into the batter's box. First pitch to Bonacci. That's high and outside. Ball 1. Here's the next pitch. And that was loped out towards the outfield. That was going to get by the outfielder and all the way to the fence. Runner comes home. And Bonacci's going to hold at second. So 1 run in for the Spartans. It's going to bring up Paige Schultz. Schultz lets the first one go by for a strike. We're expecting to see Schultz out on the pitcher's mound in the bottom half of this inning. Here's the pitch. That one goes by for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Schultz. Here's the pitch. That was low for ball 2. Dobkin looks her over. Delivers. And that was going to be fouled off for a strike. 2-2 the count now to Schultz. Here's a pitch. And that's a called strike to send Schultz back to the dugout. That also wraps up the top of the first inning. Spartans with 1 run on the board, and we'll take a quick break before coming back to see the Cardinals at bat.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Paige Schultz is out on the mound for the Spartans. And kick off the bottom of the first inning. Alex Murphy will be batting for the Cardinals. Murphy steps into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And Murphy lets that one go by for ball 1. Here's the next pitch. That was in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now to Murphy. Here's the next pitch. That was going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 the count now to Murphy. Schultz with a pitch. Murphy swings and a miss. That's a strike. 2-2 the count now to Murphy. Schultz delivers. That's going to be low for ball 3, and it's a full count to Murphy. Murphy waiting for the next pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and Murphy will head back to the dugout. That'll bring up Emma Catroci batting for the Cardinals. First pitch to Catroci. That's going to go by for strike 1. Catroci back in the batter's box. Schultz delivers. That was just a little high. Catroci lets that one go by for ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Catroci. Catroci watches that one bounce by for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Schultz with the pitch. Catroci gets a piece of that one, but it goes foul. That'll be strike 2. 2-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a called strike to send Catroci back to the dugout. That'll bring up the pitcher, Emma Dobkin. First pitch to Dobkin goes by for strike one. The last outing here at home, Dobkin got a pair of singles. She'll be looking to do that again. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for Dobkin to strike two. Now Dobkin back in the batter's box. Schultz with a pitch. That one's high for a ball. 1-2 the count now to Dobkin. Here's a pitch. And swing and a miss is going to retire the Cardinals for the first inning. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with the top of the second.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
So 3 up and 3 down for the Cardinals. They'll enter the second inning trailing by 1. Stepping up to the plate for the Steinert Spartans is batter Addison Hassan. Ball to Hassan for the first pitch. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 the count. Dobkin with the pitch. That'll be ball 2. 2-1 the count now to Hassan. Hassan with a check swing. That's going to be ball 3. 3-1 the count now. Dobkin with the pitch. That one's going to be low for a walk. That will bring up Abigail Mazur. And we've got a pinch runner heading out to first base to take over for Hassan. Now Mazur heading over towards the batter's box. Dobkin delivers the first pitch, and runner headed for second. She's going to be safe at second. Stolen base for the Steinert Spartans. Here's the pitch to Mazur, and she lopes that one out towards the outfield. It's going to drop in between the fielders. Rolls all the way out to the fence. She'll get a stand-up double out of that one and drive the runner home. Spartans now lead 2-0 with Gianna DeMiglio coming up to bat next. First pitch to DeMiglio, and she swings on it. No contact, strike one. Strike two. Dobkin looking for that third strike so she can put away the first batter for this inning. Here's the pitch. Just a little high and outside for a ball. 1-2 the count now to DeMiglio. Here's the pitch. DeMiglio pops that one up for strike two. Dobkin with the pitch. That one's going to be a ball. 2-2 the count now to Meglio. Meglio pops that one up. It's going to drift foul. Heads over the fence. No play. Count remains 2-2. Dobkin with the pitch. Swing and a miss for DeMeglio, and it's out number one for this inning. Next up to bat for the Spartans, Mia Pope. Pope batting lefty. Dobkin with the first pitch. Pope was looking for a bunt, couldn't get it, and that's going to be a strike. Dobkin with the pitch. That's going to be outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Pope.
Here you go, Mia.
Here's the next pitch. That was close, but the umpire says that's ball two. Dobkin with the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. 2-2 the count now to Pope. Dobkin delivers. That'll be ball three. 3-2. Full count now to Pope. Dobkin sends it in, and that's going to be tipped foul. Count remains 3-2.
They should have really had some wax in their green carts. At least remove the green carts. At least give me a chance to get a shot.
Dobkin looks her over. And she'll step onto the plate and deliver the pitch. That one's tipped foul. Count still 3-2. Pope really making Dobkin work for this third strike. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a walk. That will take the Spartans back to the top of their batting order with Bianca Walsh returning to the plate. Her first time at bat today, she struck out. She'll be looking to improve on that. Dobkin with the first pitch. It's in there for a strike. Dobkin with the next pitch. Umpire says that one was not a strike. Ball one. Here's the pitch. Ball two. 2-1 the count now to Walsh. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 2-2 the count now to Walsh. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be low and inside. Ball three. Full count now to Walsh. Here's the pitch. That was going to be popped foul right at our camera. Count remains 3-2. Dobkin looking her over. Here comes the pitch. And it's a line drive out to the outfield. Here comes the throw. And the runner's going to hold at third, but Now the Spartans have the bases loaded. McKenna Spack batting. She's going to tip that one foul for strike one. Spack got a walk her last time at bat. Spack just looking to do anything to bring a run home at this point. She pounds that one out towards the outfield, and it drops in between the fielders. It's going to drive a couple runs home. And just like that, Spartans have 4 points on the board. Runners on first and second. That's going to bring back Sierra O'Neill, who was thrown out at first in her only time at bat. First pitch called for a ball. Next pitch to O'Neill. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now to O'Neill. Dobkin with the pitch. And that one actually hit the plate. Bounced up in the air, and both runners get it. All the runners get one base before any play can be made. So we're back to another situation with the bases loaded. Isabella Bonacci steps back into the batter's box. She doubled her last time at the plate. First pitch is high for ball one. Dobkin delivers. And that one's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now to Bonacci.
Come on, you're not cold, are you? It's cold out here.
Here's the next pitch. Ball two. Dobkin with a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. 2-2 the count now to Bonacci. Dobkin looking her over. Bonacci back into the batter's box. Now Dobkin delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's going to send Bonacci back to the dugout. Next up for the Spartans, it's Paige Schultz, pitcher for the Spartans. She's going to pop that first pitch up in the air, and it's going to drift foul. Strike one for Schultz. Now Dobkin with the ball back out on the mound. She delivers the pitch. That's going to be called a ball. 1-1 the count now to Schultz. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be popped foul for strike two. 1-2 the count now to Schultz.
How you doing, man?
Dobkin with the pitch. That one's also popped up high. It's going to drift foul, no play. Count remains 1-2.
I thought so. You made a little mistake on that one.
Yeah, I was going, I got a jacket like yours.
Dobkin looking her over. Now Dobkin with the pitch. And that's hit foul. Count remains 1-2. Dobkin potentially one pitch away from ending this top of the inning. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be called for a ball. 2-2 the count now to Schultz. Dobkin with the pitch. And that one's fouled off once more by Schultz. Dobkin delivers. It's going to be ball 3. Full count now to Schultz. Dobkin with the pitch. And that one also goes foul. Still full count. Dobkin hurls one in. And that's going to be a walk forcing a run home. Spartans now lead 5-0 over the Cardinals. Addison Hassan will step back up to the plate for the Spartans. Last time at bat, she drew the walk. Dobkin just hoping to put an end to this inning. Here's a pitch. Ball 1. Dobkin with the windup. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for Hassan. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. That one goes by for strike 2. Dobkin potentially one pitch away from closing it out. That's not the pitch to do it, as it's high for a ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that will do it for the top of the second inning as Hassan goes down swinging. We'll take a quick break and be right back with the bottom of the second as the Cardinals will be coming up to bat.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Bottom of the second inning now as the Cardinals come out with a little catching up to do, trailing 5-0. First batter for the Cardinals is going to be Abby Duncan. First pitch to Duncan. That's in there for strike 1. Schultz back onto the pad. Here's the throw. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Now Schultz with a pitch. Ball 1. 1-2 the count now to Duncan. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 2. 2-2 the count now to Duncan. Here's the pitch. That's low for ball 3. Full count now to Duncan. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a walk for Abby Duncan. First runner on base this game for the Cardinals. That's going to bring up Sienna Cruz. First pitch to Cruz. It's going to be inside for ball one. Schultz having a little trouble getting started for this second inning. Here's the pitch. Throw to first. Runner's safe. And that's ball two. Cruz ready for the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Now the next pitch. And Cruz gets a piece of that one. It's a roller towards... Oh, there. A little bit of an error by the Spartans. And Duncan is safe at second. Cruz gets the single. Cardinals with 2 runners on base. That's going to bring up Katie Mulry. I believe last time at home, Mulry only got 1 attempt at bat as a pinch hitter. This time she's on the starting lineup. First pitch goes by for ball one. Swing and a miss by Mulry. 1-1 the count. Cardinals with 2 runners on base and no outs on the board. Here's the next pitch. That's in there for strike 2. Here's the pitch. And Mulry's going to go down swinging. Next up for the Cardinals is going to be Grace Tilzika. Tilzika did not play in the season opener here at home, but she's out there batting now. Part of the starting lineup. 1-0 the count now to Tilzika. She looked for a bunt. That one does not work out. Strike called against Tilzika. 1-1 the count now. Schultz looks her over. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be tipped foul by Tilzika for strike number 2. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Tilzika, and she'll go down swinging. That'll bring up Erin Erdy. First pitch to Erdy. That's in there for strike 1. Now Schultz with the pitch. Erdy gets a piece of that one, sends it right to first base, and that'll be tagged for the final out, bringing the second inning to a close. Steinert Spartans leading 5-0 over the Cardinals, and they'll be coming up to bat next.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV. Emma Dobkin
back out on the mound for the Cardinals. And first to face her in this inning is going to be Abigail Missoula. Throw to first is there in plenty of time, and Cardinals get their first out. Next up for the Spartans will be Gianna DiMaglio, who struck out at her first time at bat today. First pitch. It's in there for strike one. Dobkin ready to give the second pitch. Here it comes. That's going to be low and inside for a ball. 1-1 the count. Dobkin delivers. That one's hit over towards third base. Here goes the throw to first. And just like that, Cardinals have 2 outs. 2 up and 2 down. Next up from the Spartans will be Mia Pope. Pope was walked in her last at bat. Dobkin sends it in, and Pope launches it up in the air. That was going to drift foul for a strike. Now Dobkin with the pitch. Yeah, the umpire says that one was a ball. Here's the next pitch. Going to be ball 2. That one's in there for a strike as the count advances to 2-2. Dobkin with the pitch. That one's popped up foul. Count will hold at 2-2. Dobkin with the pitch. This was loped out towards the outfield. That was going to drift foul again. Count still 2-2. Dobkin potentially 1 pitch away from retiring the Spartans for the inning. Here's the pitch to Pope. And that's called a ball. Full count now to Pope. Dobkin with the pitch. And it's going to be a walk for Pope. She'll get her second walk of the game. That'll bring the Spartans back to the top of the order with Bianca Walsh coming out. Walsh got a single her last time at bat. First pitch to Walsh. It's going to be wide for ball 1. Walsh gets a piece of that one, launches it towards the outfield, and that's going to be caught for the third out. We'll take a quick break, and then the Cardinals will come back for the bottom of the third inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
First up to bat for this inning for the Cardinals will be Annie Sino. Still got Paige Schultz out on the mound, who's been having a pretty good game. First pitch to Sino, swing and a miss for strike 1. Now Schultz delivers. Sino gets a piece of it, launches it over towards the Cardinal dugout. That'll be counted as strike 2. Here's the pitch. And Cino gets a piece of it. That bounces over to Schultz, who throws it to first for the first out of the inning. That takes the Cardinals back to the top of the batting order with Alex Murphy returning to the plate. Murphy still looking for her first time on base in this game. First pitch bounces by for ball one. Little reassurance there to Schultz from her catcher. Next pitch to Murphy, swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That's called a ball. 2-1 the count. Next pitch to Murphy. That's low for ball three. Count advances to 3-1. Schultz having a little trouble getting started this inning. Here comes the pitch. That one's popped up in the air. No one can get to it in time. Bounces foul, but it's going to count as a strike as the count now advances to a full count, 3-2. Murphy waiting for the pitch. Schultz delivers. Swing and a miss, and that's going to send Murphy back to the doghouse. Next up for the Cardinals, it's Emma Catroci. She too is looking for her first time to get on base today. First pitch. That one goes by for strike one. Schultz with a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike number two for Catroci. Schultz with a pitch. That's going to be high and outside for a ball one. 1-2 the count now to Catroci. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Catroci tries to steal first. She's not going to make it, and that will do it for the third inning. We'll take a break and be right back with the start of the fourth inning.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Dobkins still on the mound for the Cardinals. And stepping up to the batter's box, McKenna Spack. Return for the Spartans. Her last time at bat, she singled. Here's the first pitch to Spack. She lets that go by for ball one. Dobkin with the pitch. Spack pops that one up in the air. That's going to bounce foul. 1-1 the count now to Spack. Spack back in the batter's box. Dobkin with the pitch. Ball two. 2-1 the count. Here's the next pitch. Attempted bunt. That one bounces foul. That'll be strike two. 2-2 the count. Dobkin waiting on Spack. Now Spack into the batter's box. Dobkin delivers. That's going to be high and outside for ball 3. Full count now to Spack. Dobkin with a pitch. Swing and a miss, and Spack's going to go down swinging. That will bring back Sierra O'Neill. O'Neill also singled her last time at bat. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. Dobkin with the pitch. That's going to be ball 1. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. Here's the next pitch. That one's bounced foul. Count's going to remain 1-2. Next pitch to O'Neill. Check swing. That'll be counted as a ball. 2-2 the count now to O'Neill. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up in the air. It's going to drift foul and over the fence. No play. Count remains 2-2. Dobkin with a pitch. It's going to be counted as ball 3. 3-2 the count now. Full count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be popped out towards the outfield and caught for an out. Two outs on the board for the Cardinals, and that's going to bring up Isabella Bonacci. She doubled her first time up at bat today, but struck out the second time. A discussion with the umpire over there, getting his notes taken care of. And now we see Bonacci moving into the batter's box. Dobkin happy to oblige with a pitch. That'll be high for ball 1. Here's the next pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. Dobkin with the pitch. That was going to be fouled off for strike 1. 2-1 the count now to Bonacci. Here's the pitch. That one's popped foul once more for strike 2. 2-2 the count. Called strike, and that's going to send Bonacci back to the dugout. That also ends out the inning. Score still Steinert Spartans 5, Lawrence Cardinals 0. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 4th inning and the Cardinals coming up to bat.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Paige Schultz so far shutting out the Cardinals. First to try and challenge that in this inning is going to be Emma Dobkin coming up to bat first. Left-handed pitcher. And Dobkin fouls that one off for strike one. Dobkin still looking for her first time on base today. Last game we covered at home, she was able to get a pair of singles. See if she can do that again today. That's going to be tipped foul for strike two. Dobkin steps back into the batter's box. Schultz looks her over. Decided on the pitch. Here it comes. And Dobkin rifles that one out towards the outfield. That's going to be caught for an out. That will bring up Abby Duncan. Duncan's first at bat today saw her take a walk to get to first. First pitch to Duncan. Going to go by for a ball. Schultz with the pitch. And Duncan bounces one right to Schultz. Schultz with the throw to first is going to get there in time, and it's 2 outs on the board. Next up to bat for the Cardinals, Sienna Cruz, who singled her last time at bat. First pitch to Cruz. Going to be ball one. Now Schultz with a pitch. That one rolls by for ball two. Cruz back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Count now 2-1. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high for a ball. Count now 3-1. Sorry, 3-2. Having a little trouble over there at the scoreboard. Cruz, meanwhile, just belts one out towards the outfield, but that's going to be caught for the third out to end the inning. Next up, we'll see the Spartans at bat as the Cardinals take to the outfield.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Abby Duncan back out on the mound for the Cardinals. It's going to be Paige Schultz facing her from the batter's box. Schultz rips one down the third base line. Here's the throw to first. And that's the first out. Katie Simonka into the game to bat for the Spartans. This will be the first time we've seen her bat. Umpire will take a moment to make a note in his records about the change of batter.
Because the runner, I know it's 15 after 3 is the run rate. And then it's usually like 10 after 5.
Now Simonka steps into the batter's box. Dobkin readies the pitch. Here it comes. Simonka drives it straight over towards our camera. Strike one. Now Dobkin with the pitch. That goes by for strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count now to Simonka. That one bounces by for a ball. Count advances to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Simonka drives that one out towards the outfield. It's going to drop in between the fielders and bounce off the fence. A throw to send it back in towards the infield, and Simonka's going to hold it second. Double for Simonka. That'll bring back Abigail Mazur, who managed to get a second, her first time at bat today. First pitch to Mazur. That's high for ball 1. Dobkin with a pitch. That's going to be ball 2. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1 the count. Dobkin looks her over. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Well, apparently that was a mistake on the board there. That was only strike 2. That one's pop foul. Count will hold it 2-2. Dobkin with the pitch. That one's hit foul. Count remains 2-2. Dobkin with the pitch. That one is also fouled off. Count still 2-2. Dobkin hurls one in there, and that's fouled off again. Still 2-2. Mazur back in the batter's box. Dobkin with a pitch. And there's strike 3 as Mazur heads back to the dugout. Next up for the Spartans, it's going to be Brooke DeWitt entering the game. Her first time at bat today. Spartans coach heading over to the umpire to explain the batter substitution. DeWitt with a couple of practice swings in the meantime. And now DeWitt will step into the batter's box, waiting for the first pitch from Dobkin. Didn't have to wait long as that one went zipping by for strike 1. Next pitch from Dobkin. That one's hit right to Dobkin, who makes an easy throw to first for the third out. Close out the top of the 5th inning. We'll take a quick break and be right back as the Cardinals come up to bat for the bottom of the 5th.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Top of the 5th inning. As the Spartans take to the field, Cardinals will be coming up to bat. Still got Paige Schultz out on the mound pitching for the Spartans. Katie Mulry warming up to do the batting duties for the Cardinals. First pitch to Mulry. That's going to go by for strike one. Schultz with the pitch. That one goes by for strike two. Mulry lines up, waiting for the next pitch. Here's a pitch. That one bounces by for a ball. 1-2 to count. Now the pitch. And she's going to watch that one go by for strike three. That will bring back Grace Deliska. Deliska is still looking for her first time on base today. Here's the pitch. Swing and miss for strike one. Schultz with a pitch. And Deliska hits it down the third base line. The throw is going to beat her to the first base. So that will be another out for the Cardinals. That'll bring back Erin Erdy. Erdy looking for her first time on base today. She looks raring to go. Here comes the first pitch. And Erdy bounces it out towards the pitcher's mound. There's a throw to first. And that will retire the Cardinals for the fifth inning. We'll take a quick break and be right back with the top of the sixth as the Spartans will be batting.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
And now the Cardinals take to the field for the start of the top of the sixth inning. Stepping up to the plate for the Steinert Spartans is going to be Ellie Miller. Don't believe we've seen her in the game today. Umpire over there taking notes about the batting change. Miller steps into the batter's box. Dobkin with the pitch. That one's in there for strike one. Next pitch. Miller lets that one go by for ball one. Dobkin with the pitch. And Miller gets a piece of that one, launches it out towards the outfield. And that's going to be caught for an out. That should bring us back to the top of the batting order for the Spartans with Bianca Walsh stepping up to the plate. First pitch to Walsh is in there for a strike. Dobkin's been coming out strong at the beginning of these innings. See how many batters she can put away. That one's off to the side a little bit for a ball. Dobkin with the pitch. It's going to be ball two. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a walk. Walsh finds herself on first base. Next up to the plate, it's going to be McKenna Spack. Spack's had a little variety in her day as she's had a walk, a single, and struck out. First pitch to Spack was a ball. Attempted bunt's going to go out of bounds. That'll count as a strike. Next pitch to Spack. She pops that one way up in the air. That's going to drift so far foul that bounces off the roof of the dugout. No play. Strike two. Dobkin with the pitch. It's a grounder up the middle. Here's the throw to second. That's there in time. So Walsh is out at second, but Spack gets the single.
Play out there.
That should bring up Sierra O'Neill. O'Neill had 3 times at bat today, got 1 single. She pops the first pitch up into the air. That one drops into the pocket. Throw to second does not get there in time. Runner scores. And O'Neill makes it to second on what could have been an out. That gives the Spartans 6 runs on the board. And it'll bring Isabel Bonacci to plate next. Bonacci doubled her first time at bat today and has struck out every time since. That one's called for a strike. Here's the next pitch to Bonacci. Strike two. And Dobkin is possibly 1 pitch away. Yeah, 1 more pitch away from ending this inning. Count holds at 0-2. Here's the pitch. That was going to be high for a ball. Dobkin looks her over. Here's the pitch. That was called for a ball. That was a close one. Here's the pitch. And that'll do it as Bianca lets it go by for the 3rd strike. That will send both teams to the dugout, and we'll take a quick break before the Cardinals come up to bat for the bottom of the 6th.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Paige Schultz still out on the mound for the Spartans. Coming up to the plate to lead off for the Cardinals will be Annie Sino. Sino looking to get her first time on base today. Still waiting on the umpire to come out and get the game moving. And now Sino steps into the batter's box. Schultz with the pitch. And that's an attempted bunt by Sino. That'll go by for strike 1. Next pitch, and Zeno showed bunt but pulled it back. That's going to be called for a ball. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count now to Zeno. Here's the pitch. And Zeno will go down swinging. That should bring up Alex Murphy. Murphy having a bit of an off day today, still looking for her first base hit. First pitch to Murphy is a little high for ball 1. Schultz looks her over. Here's the pitch. And that one's low for ball 2. Murphy waiting for the next pitch. That goes by ankle high for ball 3. Three 3-0 the count now to Murphy. Here's a pitch. And she swings. That'll be a strike. 3-1 the count now. Murphy's still ahead on pitches. Here comes the pitch. And Murphy fouls that one off. That'll be full count now. Schultz with a pitch. That's going to be high for a ball, and Murphy gets on base with a walk. Next up in the batting order, Emma Catroci. Catroci also looking for her first time with a base hit today. Here's the pitch. That one rolls by for ball 1. Schultz may be getting a little tired. It's been a long game. Here's the pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. And Murphy is going to steal second. Throw to second was high, went up out into the outfield, but Murphy holds it second. Two 2-0 the count to Catroci. Here's the pitch. That was in there for a strike. Schultz with a pitch. That bounces by for ball 3. Make the count 3-1. Here's the pitch. Attempted bunt there by Catroci. That one goes by for a strike. Full count now to Catroci. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be another walk as Catroci ends up on first base. Manager is going to head out and have a quick talk with Schultz. So we're going to take a break and be right back with this game.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Yeah, lots of smiles out there at the mound, and it looks like Schultz is going to remain in the game. See if the brief rest there gave her a little bit of what she needed. And she'll need to be good because coming up next to the plate is Emma Dobkin, pitcher for Lawrence. Last time at bat, Dobkin launched one to the outfield that was caught for an out. Here's the pitch, and Dobkin nails that one the first try. Murphy's going to be tagged out on her way to third to bring up the second out of the inning. But Dobkin gets to first base, so runners on first and second. Next up to bat is Abby Duncan for the Cardinals. Duncan got on base with a walk her first time at bat today. Was thrown out at first her second time at bat. So things definitely happening around Duncan. Here comes the first pitch. And that was going to go by for ball one. Here's the next pitch. That's going to be inside for ball two. Schultz lets that one go by. That one's ball three. Duncan showing a good eye. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high for ball four and a walk as the Cardinals now have the bases loaded. That'll bring up number 25, Sienna Cruz. Cruz singled her first time at bat today. First pitch to Cruz, and she gets a piece of it. That one bounces over towards the pitcher. Throw to first, and that's going to be an out. So Cardinals leave runners on base, and they'll head back to the dugout. We'll take a quick break and be right back with inning number 7.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Top of the 7th inning. We've still got Emma Dobkin out there on the mound for the Cardinals pitching. Batting for the Spartans to lead off this inning, Paige Schultz. First pitch goes by for strike one. Next pitch to Schultz. She's going to foul that one off for strike two. Look like a lot of power behind that swing if she can get a piece of it. Schultz has struck out and walked this game. She's going to try and steal first, to no avail as the Cardinals get the throw to first in plenty of time. Next up at bat, Addison Hassan. Hassan walked her first time at bat. That pitch isn't going to send her for a walk as it's strike one. Dobkin with the pitch. Check swing for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Hassan. Dobkin hurls it in there. That's going to be ball two. Next pitch. And that one is launched out towards the outfield. It'll be caught for an out. Two outs on the board. And Abigail Mazur steps back up to the plate. Mazur doubled in her first time at bat today. She'll let that one go by for ball one. 2-0 the count now to Missouri. Here's the pitch. Grounder bounces foul. It's going to count as a strike. Dobkin with the pitch. And that one's in there for a strike. 2-2 the count now to Missouri. Dobkin with the pitch. And Missouri launches that one out towards the outfield. That's going to bounce foul. Count remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. That one shot right at the Cardinal dugout. Count still 2-2. Missouri launches that one up into the air. It's headed for the middle school. Now Dobkin looking her over. Here's the pitch. That's going to be counted for a ball. Full count now to Missouri. Here's the pitch. It's going to be grounded over to third, throw to first. That's there in plenty of time, and that'll do it for the Spartans as they head back to the dugout. We'll take a break and be right back with the bottom of the seventh as your Cardinals will be coming up to bat.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Bottom of the seventh inning, getting ready to start. Katie Mulry out there warming up, getting ready to go for the Cardinals. Paige Schultz still on the mound for the Spartans. She's been out there the entire game. Mulry steps into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And that goes by for strike one. Next pitch. And Mulry bounces that one over towards third. Here's the throw to first, and that's going to get there in time as Mulry is thrown out at first. That should bring up Grace Taliska. First pitch to Taliska. Ref calls that one dead. Umpire. And that will count it as a strike. Next pitch to Taliska. She gets a piece of that one. That bounces over toward third base. Throw to first just barely gets there in time. Next up to bat for the Cardinals, it's Erin Erdy. Erdy's still looking for her first base hit. First pitch to Erdy. That's going to be low for a ball. Schultz looks her over. Here's the pitch. And Erdy jumps back to let that one go by for ball two. Erdy back in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. And Erdy bounces that one over towards the shortstop. Here's the throw to first. And that's going to be in time for the third and final out of this game, as your Steinert Spartans are going to be victorious over the Lawrence Cardinals with a score of 6-0. Thank you to Max Fogdahl for running camera for this event. And thank you all for watching. Be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.